Hi guys, and welcome back to my channel. As you can see, we're in a pretty different angle and I do not have any makeup on yet. I thought we'd do something kind of vlog style because I've never done that before, and a little while back I got a question from somebody who asked me how I plan my projects throughout the year. Today is the 28th of December, so this is kind of the moment that I start really planning out everything for the year. Still need to wrap up some things, so I thought this would be kind of a nice time to take you guys with me through all the steps that I'm taking to kind of start planning out for the next year, looking at all the bigger projects that are coming in, kind of seeing how everything fits into the month for me to have a nice schedule to film. One thing that is going to be slightly different this year for me, I got a really cute planner from my husband for Christmas. We never really do Christmas present, but this year he just ran into it and decided to buy it for me, so that was really nice. Yeah, so today I'm gonna try and plan out most of what my projects are gonna look like, what products are gonna be in there to start with. So I'm gonna take you guys along and let's see. Okay, so I've done some planning at the notes part, kind of at the back of the planner that I have, just to write everything out there, just to get things straight in my head, because there is quite a bit to organize at this time of the year. To start things off, I've written down the planning projects for 2021. So these are all the projects that I'm doing this year, which always end up being more than I initially think I'm doing. There are a few that will always come back, you will always see the Panda palette, Panda's eyeshadows, Project Polish, and then there are a good few projects this year as well that are going to be collabs. Some of them you guys know, the Roulette Pan collab, of course, and the Penner's Pan has been going for a little while, but there are some new ones there as well. So, and the whole collection Project Pan we've been doing last year too. So I wrote all of them out, kind of checked on the different platforms where they were coming from to make sure I had their names right. And I checked when they were happening, so I wrote down all the dates. First of all, I went with the ones that were kind of scheduled for a specific day, so the collabs, of course. None of them are you have to, but of course it's always nice to upload around the same time. So the Panner's Pan is kind of around the 1st, whole collection Project Pan I tend to do around the 5th, that one is a little bit more mixed. This new project this year, Happy Blue Year, we've agreed to kind of upload around the 1st to the 3rd of the month. Roulette Pan collab at the moment is the 15th, so that's where I started. This one preferably also kind of around the start of the year, but there is no hard rule for that, so I just kind of figured out for my other projects where they would fit in kind of around what was going on already. So that is what I've done there. And then right here, I just kind of looked at, okay, looking at the project that I am doing, looking at the other things that I normally do around the end of the year, what am I gonna be filming over the next week or so. So that's all of this. So the end of year filming, I've written down, I'm always doing an inventory kind of around December, January, the products that I want to use up in 2020, the finale for that one, and the intro for the 2021 version. I wrote finale accidentally. Intros and finales for my Panda palette and the whole collection Project Pan, and then a lot of intros and an update on this project. The Roulette Pan collab is only on the 15th, so I haven't written that one down yet. And once I wrote everything down, I kind of went, okay, what makes sense in order to film, what needs to be uploaded sooner, what can wait a little bit, and what is just easiest planning wise. Now, one of the things that I've done last year and I kind of like, so I'm going to do it again this year, before I decide on all the products for my intro here, I filmed the intros for the more random projects. So for example, the whole collection intro, whole collection Project Pan is a project where we randomly roll anything in our collection. And because I know that I'm always a bit too excited about what I think I can use up in a year, I decided last year to film the intro for that one first. So I have the 10 products that I know I will be working on for that one. And those will also end up in my 2021 products I want to use up. And a similar idea sometimes with my Panda's eyeshadows, although of course in those I'm trying to hit pan, but This way I know like if I get like a really bright blush that I try to pan for the whole year, I don't end up like putting 2 other blushes that I know I won't be able to finish off in the products that I want to use up in 2021. So once I know what's in here, I can kind of put that in here to make sure that I don't have too crazy goals. Yeah, so as you can see, I decided to do that one first. Pandas Eyeshadows is a random one as well, which is nice to have kind of figured out before I roll any eyeshadows in other projects as well. Happy Blue Year is one that we're uploading around the 1st to the 3rd, and since today is the 28th, it kind of makes sense to start with those. So that is how I've kind of organized things so far, and right now it's time to film. So first of all, like I said, I'm gonna do the random ones, so there isn't too much like actual picking that I need to do, but we will get to that in a little bit. So right now it's filming time, and I'm gonna film my whole collection project pan intro and the intro for my Pandas eyeshadows to start off with. And we're at the next day because it got dark yesterday. The sun goes down here at 4, which is amazing when you're trying to film. So yesterday I managed to film the whole collection intro and the Pandas eyeshadows intro, so I'm just gonna highlight those. Oh, just realizing that I'm also highlighting the finale there. Oh well. So those 2 are done. And just to quickly show you guys how I keep track of what I'm working on. I've got a little notebook right here, and in those I write down like which projects I'm working on, and then I write down all the products that I'm working on. So this is for my Pandas eyeshadows. And then on the other page, we've got the whole collection project pan. So we're splitting them up. So these are like the bigger goals, and I wrote down what the goals are as well. And here we've got like the 10 uses goals. So this way it's easy enough for me to keep track of what I'm working on, and when I'm about to film, I take a quick look just to make sure I'm not missing anything. Next step is the Happy Blue Year intro. And that is going to be a new project, so I'm going to have to kind of look at what the prompts are and decide what products I want to put in there. So we're going to take a quick look at that now. And for that, I'm taking a quick look at my phone. This is a project that came about through the Discord chat that we have, which was started by Rebecca and Alexi, and these are the prompts for that one. So as you can see, there are like multiple prompts related to blue. My nail polish is very fitting as well. Basically the idea is like you've got blue eyeshadows, blue packaging, other types of blues, or also like things that are related to the sea. I know there's one related to space as well. Yep, right underneath. Product you're blue about owning. So there are different prompts here, and I'm going to try and pick a few products that fit within those prompts for this project. So let's take a look at that right now. So this is my kind of little makeup storage area. I'm actually only using the top 2 drawers, which I'm always surprised that everything fits in there, but it does, so I don't really need more. Yeah, let's take a look if we can find some products that will fit that project. Kind of wondering where we should start. Clearly I've been filming recently. This normally is kind of my everyday area, but some of the products are out because I was filming for them. But now we have to find, like, first of all, I want to try and see if I have anything kind of like blue. Like my lip products are back here, which I do not see anything blue in there. And then like we've got my eyeshadows and blushes. Clearly I do not have any blue blushes. I don't have anything with blue packaging either here, I see. So we might be able to do a like beauty item with blue package for that one. And now, this is so hard. Okay, I'm just gonna take a quick look a little bit further because I don't want this to last for like an hour. And I'll try and see if I can find some things, and I will get back to you guys. And I'm just quickly checking my makeup products in the bathroom as well. This is like my face care. I couldn't really find anything else in here that has some blue, but clearly I do have the, where is it? This one right here, which kind of a retinol serum, and this one is blue as well. Of course we've got some liquid which would go with the sea as well. So I'm gonna just quickly take those with me as well. Okay, and then these are the products I managed to come up with so far, which is surprisingly like a lot less than I expected to. For the amount of green eyeshadows that I have a surprisingly little amount of blue shadows, but these are the blue shadows that I have. So I've got a blue here. This is a dark blue, even though it almost looks black. This is the black, this is the blue. Another blue here. This is a blue little cube. I've got a blue in here and a blue in here. These are my space themes. The Apocalypse collection was kind of space themed, so this one is called Stellar and this one is called Apocalyptic. I think they're kind of assuming that the apocalypse will be caused by a space bang or something. Here I've got some blue items and these ones are sea themed. I've got sea kelp and peppermint body wash. This eyeshadow is called Help I'm Stranded. And this one is almost done, but I don't think I'm going to completely finish it this year. So this one might be a good one to throw in here. And this one is called Bewitching Coral. So of course coral belongs to the sea as well. Okay, now we need to make decisions. For the space one, I think it's pretty easy because this I've been trying to finish off last year and I didn't manage to, so I just want to keep working on it. So this is a perfect place to put this in again to make sure it is in a project. Then for the blue eyeshadows, I feel like I'm already working on a good few sleek shadows in other projects at this point. The little cubey thing never shows any progress. And I've already got 3 pens in here. I feel like I want to go for this one. So that will be my blue themed eyeshadow. For C, I think I'm going to start off with this one just because I know it's almost done. So it means that I've got some products that I can actually finish off quite quickly and roll some new things in. Maybe this one will be next. So that is 1, 2, 3 categories done. Then we've got something with blue packaging. One of the prompts was something you regret buying, something you wouldn't repurchase, like something you're blue about purchasing. And I think, like, I'm kind of in doubt between these two even for that. This one I thought was going to be like a really nice scent because of the peppermint that's in it. And also, I don't know if you guys can see this. There it says that there is some aniseed in there as well. And me being Dutch and me loving licorice, aniseed is something that I like. But that doesn't come true. So I definitely regret buying that one. This one has blue packaging. But that would only give me 5 categories. So I've been doing a little bit more thinking. And I'm going to go with... This is a product I regret buying because I feel like it doesn't really do much for me. This has a blue packaging. And this one fits either in the name of the product. Has something related to blue because the sea blue. Or an item inspired by the cold. Peppermint is also kind of that tingly cold something. So, yep. I think I've made my decisions. This is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. And these other products I'm just gonna have to keep in mind and they might roll in later. And we're back here. So today is the 1st of January. Of course it got dark again, so I did manage to film a few videos the last time though. I filmed the Happy Blue Year that we found the products for together, the Panner's Pen, and also the 365 Days of Eyeshadow. Now today has been a picture day in a way. As you can see, the next ones that I had planned out were my inventory and then the use up in 2020 and use up in 2021, so the finale and the intro for those. What I normally do, I take the pictures for my inventory, which I did in the same setup as what I'm filming in right now. And while I'm going through my inventory, I'm kind of looking at the products because I already have them out anyway. And I start to make a list of everything that I want to work on. And then I write that all out in here. So you can see like I've got everything written out here that I want to work on. And yeah, that's how I like pull that together. Kind of look at what I managed to do last year and then hopefully do something similar this year, especially 2020. Yeah, let's just get away from that. I didn't make my goals too big this time around. And now that I've got all of that written out, it's time to actually film these 3. It is 3:30 right now. Sun goes down in about 30 minutes. So let's see if I can still get at least those 3 videos done today. Okay, we're a week further again. It got dark again, and then I had to work for the week, so it's weekend, and I did manage to film most of the things on my list by now. So these are all done. I filmed my Panda Palette intro, and today I still want to film my Project Polish intro. Actually also filmed this one, and I'm gonna try and wrap this video up. So one more thing that I want to do together with you guys is look at my planning for the month. So I'm gonna switch to another page for that. So and this is where I'm planning to kind of plan out my monthly uploads. What I've already done is I put in everything that I've already put up, because today is the 10th, so we're already a little bit into the month by now. As you can see, this is a long enough process to get everything back on track at the start of the year. So normally I do videos on Wednesdays and on Sundays, but because of everything that I'm trying to get up at the moment, I've been doing like 3 or 4 videos a week. I hope you guys enjoyed that. So right now I just need to plan in the rest of the videos for this month still. Out of this whole list, I've basically uploaded everything except for the use up in 2020, use up in 2021, and the inventory, and my Project Polish and Panda Palette finale. I still need to film and decide when they go up as well. One thing that I know for certain that also still needs to go up is the Relapan collab finale, which normally the uploads are kind of around the 15th, because I tend to upload on like the Wednesday or the Sunday. I kind of have to see. I think I'm not going to film that today yet because I've still got 5 days to work on it. So I'm thinking I'm going to try and film that on the Saturday so I can get it up on the Sunday to not have it to be too far away. So I'm going to just put that in here. And then it's a matter of planning in the rest. My Panda Palette finale I didn't film yet either, so I think that's going to go up this Wednesday. And then the Project Polish intro I will be filming already, so I guess that can go up on this Wednesday. I just will be editing that later today. And apart from that, like I said, I still need to upload my inventory, my previous year makeup I want to use up. So I guess it makes sense to do the makeup I want to use up for last year first, to kind of just finish everything off. So I'm gonna put that on the Saturday. I also need to do my Pando's eyeshadows. First update already, because at the end of the month that is where we'll be at. I think that's gonna go here. Finale, so I can film that like on the weekend right here, upload it then. And then I've got my makeup inventory and my use up in 2021. I think that will be on the weekend right here then. Now I hope I'm not forgetting anything. Kind of looking at this, my Project Polish, my Relapan collab, yep, and my Panda Palette. Those are going up around the 15th. I've got all 3 of those in here already. And then we've got around the 25th Panda's eyeshadows, and then we're gonna be more around the start of the next month. So that should be okay. So I guess I'm gonna do the use up in 2020 here. 2021, I mean, intro. And then the inventory here. And then I still have this video that I'm filming right now as well, of course. So I guess that can go up on like either. Maybe I'll just start with uploading that here. So I have like the busyness kind of done, and I can go back to my normal Wednesday, Sunday uploads again. Okay, that's my amazing handwriting as well. So yeah, that was me planning my start of 2021 with you guys. As you can see, it takes a bit of organizing, especially at the start of the year. I think it took me about 2 or 3 weeks together with you guys to figure everything out, get everything filmed, but we're pretty much there now. So thank you guys very much for following along with this. I hope you enjoyed this slightly different video from me, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye bye.